Apna Ghar at Mersey's is a safe custody for juveniles, but Rafiqul Islam alias Kumar Sopikul alleged that the officials of Apna Ghar harassed him, and that is why he ran away from Apna Ghar on 16 January.
Earlier, Rafiqul Islam alias Kumar Sopikul escaped from Apna Ghar, breaking open the window grills. Rafiqul Islam, who hails from Assam, was suspected to be a terrorist when he was found hanging around in prohibited naval area in Sada at Vasco.
The government has created Apna Ghar for environment friendly, but it is now hazardous for living. In Panjim, this is Sunny Narvekar for Prudent Media.
Central Industries Security Force will soon establish regional headquarters in Goa. This CISF force will be valuable during crucial situations in Goa, says SP of Special Cell Atmaram Deshpande.
CISF plays an important role in providing security to people. Goa too is planning to have a CISF headquarters in the state. Atmaram Deshpande briefed on the benefits of CISF headquarters in the state.
It would benefit in a way that we will have a battalion level headquarters in Goa.
Atmaram Deshpande informed more about the plan.
If Goa government is able to make available about 100 acres of land, then CISF could set up its Goa headquarters in Goa, for which we have identified land at two locations. One at Verna and one near Fonda.
Government has approved CISF head station in Goa. It's helped the security concern in Goa. In Panjim, this is Sunny Narvekar for Prudent Media News.
Vayam Rakshamaha means we will protect you. DIG of Coast Guard MS Dangi on Tuesday briefed media regarding the operations of the Coast Guards.
Dangi briefed the media about the increase in the security at coastal line after the 26 November incident at Mumbai.
We have strengthened the system here. One is that earlier the boat and the helicopters which are based here, they used to do a patrolling probably 3 or 4 times in a week. Now we had intensified at least minimum 6 to 7 days in a week. Helicopters have been flying 2 sorties per daily. Additional forces are required as and when they come to us, any threat is to us.
But how many helicopters we have and boats?
We got 4 helicopters at Goa and 1 boat.
Recently, fishermen and fishing trawlers alleged that the coastal guards and Indian Navy were harassing them. When asked about this, Dangi said that they were doing their duty.
The registration papers for the boat is a must. If that is not there, probably my next suspicion comes. Next, I go to the identification of the crew. The crew who is present, who are they? If they are not possessing the identity cards, how do I come to know who are they? So, my job is to first identify whether the boat is an Indian boat or a genuine boat or not. Secondly, the crew who are present on the boat, are they genuine or not? And that can be done only if they possess the identity cards with them.
When asked about the delay in Coast Guard services, he had this to say.
I just wanted from any authentic source that there is a distress at so-and-so place. This authentic, why I say, is to avoid unnecessary messages. Someone may give me a call and that there is a distress at so-and-so place and we may waste our efforts. So at any stage, if a fishing vessel is out at sea, the master of the vessels can give me a call, give the office a call that I am in distress. We will ask him 5 questions. What type of distress? Where is your position? So these are basically required for us to react and to take necessary equipments with us. If that information is there, we will immediately react on it.
Dangi also disclosed their upcoming event.
A new advanced offshore patrol vessel being built by Messrs Goa Shipyard Limited will be commissioned on 21st January at Goa. This ship is 105 meters long and is equipped with the latest advanced version of equipments. The commissioning ceremony will be conducted at Marmogua.
Our reporter from Vasco, Surendra Madkaikar.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.